Hey, my lovely people, welcome back to yet another fire hot job video where we're going to get right into these great jobs that I have for you today. We're starting off with the premier electric car company, Tesla. We're going to hop right into the roles that I do have for you today. I am going to go over 4 to 5 different roles, so definitely make sure you stay tuned so you can see every single role, specifically roles that align with you, your background, and where you want to go with your career. I do also and will be sharing some entry-level roles as well. Let's get right into the very first role that I have with Tesla. So this role is the SharePoint administrator role. It is fully remote. It is a full-time position, and here is the actual job ID for this role. It is within the engineering and information technology department. So getting more into this specific role and the responsibility of this role, the gist of this role is being a SharePoint administrator and really being responsible for the cloud automation and their project engineering to be able to streamline solutions within the Microsoft 360 SharePoint software. So some of the things that you will be doing within this role is you will be working within the SharePoint online platform, which is a Microsoft platform that assists businesses with collaborations with web-based and cloud services. You'll also be doing stuff within the OneDrive, which is also a Microsoft cloud service platform. You'll also be doing some animation and scripting within PowerShell. You'll also need to have working knowledge of Azure services and their integrations within Microsoft Graph API. You will also need to have knowledge of information protection, security, and data compliance, in Microsoft 360. You'll be also creating custom tools using different automation processes. You'll be documenting and supporting various cloud workloads in agriculture. You'll also be acting as an escalation person for core services within SharePoint and OneDrive. So you'll be that liaison when it comes to complex issues and then escalating those out to the people that they need to be escalated to. You'll also be monitoring alerts and responses that you're getting from the system, and you will have to participate in a 24/7 on-call global rotation. So keep that in mind. This is definitely more of a higher end position. If you do not have the qualifications that we are going to go over, I do have other roles, and I do have another role as well with Tesla that's more entry level, so definitely check that out. I also will be getting into another entry level role towards the end of the video, so definitely make sure you stay tuned. I have some really great roles within this video. So moving down within the qualifications, they do expect you to have 7 years of experience in managing SharePoint Online, OneDrive, or other Microsoft 360 services. You'll also want to need 3+ years of experience within working a hybrid or virtual workspace environment. So working from home or working on a hybrid model where you're going in to the office a couple days and then working from home a couple days. Here, they just want to make sure that you can work independently by yourself at home. So as long as you can show that you can do that, you're good. They also do have here that you do need to have advanced automation experience within PowerShell. You do need 5 years of experience in engineering functioning position or understanding engineering, strong documentation and communication skills, verbally and written, especially in English. You're also going to need to have those problem-solving skills and being able to really deal with complex issues and resolving them independently. Also having troubleshooting skills and being really, really organized. Now, some of the benefits that they do have and their compensation for this role, the benefits that they do offer is an Aetna PPO plan with a healthcare savings account. It is 2 different medical plans that they do offer, and you do not have to pay for them at all. There is no payroll deduction out of your pay for it. They also do offer fertility, adoption, and surrogacy benefits. You're also going to be eligible for their dental and vision plans that is also zero contribution contribution from you. The company pays for the contribution for the healthcare plan 100%. They also do have the company healthcare savings account. You'll also be eligible for a healthcare and dependent care flexible spending account. They also do offer LGBTQ plus care concierge services. You'll be eligible for a 401k with the company match, as well as the company stock purchasing plan and other financial benefits. Okay, so y'all know I love jobs and positions that offer you a piece of the pie with being able to basically purchase some of the actual stock of the company. They also do offer you the paid basic life, disability and dismemberment, short-term and long-term disability benefits and insurance as well. They also do have an employee assistance program. You will get sick and vacation time and paid holidays. They also do have here where they do have backup childcare and parental support resources. And then they do have voluntary benefits of critical care, hospital, accident insurance, theft, and legal services as well. They have weight loss and tobacco programs. They have a slew of actual benefits that you will get an employee discount and perks that you'll be eligible for. Now, the expected salary for this position is anywhere between $72,000 all the way up to $259,000 annually. You'll also be eligible for cash and stock awards and additional benefits. Okay, so definitely keep that in mind. If this does align with your background and you do have those years of experience within SharePoint or Microsoft services platforms, definitely hop over and apply for this good old job that really has great benefits with Tesla, and you would just come here and you would apply here. Now, the second job that I do have with them is the commercial O&M service coordinator position. It is fully remote. Here is the job ID. It is a full-time position, and this is within the energy, solar, and storage department. Now, moving down into some of the specifics about this actual role. So the primary responsibilities within this role is really just being able to create daily schedules for technicians and coordinate visits with site contracts. You'll be arranging special equipment needs for the different sites that they do have and assisting in creating preventative maintenance causes based on contract obligations. All right. So moving down into some more of the specifics about this actual role, you'll be working with real-time report dashboards to prioritize services of commercial jobs. Okay. You'll be working within their scheduling tool to ensure that all of their technicians nationwide in North America have schedules that are up to date. And that's basically just assisting with creating and scheduling preventative maintenance requirements. You'll also be working with the territory field service managers to ensure that the service level objectives are met. You'll be coordinating technician trainings. You'll also be arranging rental equipment and purchasing equipment for the required service work that needs to be performed. Okay, and then moving down into some of the requirements that they do have here. You do have to have a high school diploma or equivalent like a GED. An associate's degree is preferred, but it is not required. As always, just make sure that you do pay attention to that. You do not need an associate's degree to apply for this job. It's a plus, but it is not required. You must be able to work from complex and detailed documentation and be able to do that as well verbally and written. Okay, you do need strong computer skills, understanding Microsoft Office, and being able to work in cloud-based computing programs and systems and platforms. You must also have common understanding and knowledge of the English language, both written and verbally. You have to be reliable, committed, and dedicated, right, and be punctual. Also, having prior knowledge of solar and energy storage equipment is desired. It's not a requirement, but it's great if you do understand how solar and energy works. Also, having the ability to be personable and being able to maintain and establish working relationships with managers and technicians. You'll also need to be able to communicate and function well in an office setting. Also, having the ability to perform daily scheduling and tracking, handling a workload, and being able to meet deadlines, organize, and prioritize your workload really well is a must. also being a team player and being able to work in a team-based environment, you will have to have those skills where you are personable and can work with people. And then moving down into the benefits, they do offer the same benefits for this specific job as well, with the comprehensive medical, dental, and vision coverage, the employee stock purchasing plan, your 401k, your life insurance, employee assistance programs, sick leave, vacation time, paid time off, and holidays. And then you also do get the child care and the parent support resources and a slew of other benefits. So definitely, if you're interested in this specific role, get over and apply. Do not let this slip through your fingers. Y'all know I bring y'all fire, and I would hate for you to miss out on something that is really great for you. So this, once again, is an entry-level position. Definitely hop over to Tesla's website and apply for this position, okay? Now, the next role that I do have for you is with a company called CleverTech, okay? This is all things tech and software solutions company, okay? They're another premier IT and software company within the industry, all right? So moving over to the role that I do have with them, this role is QA analyst role, okay? Moving now into some of the specifics about this role. So within this role, you will be focusing on manual testing the components of the quality assurance process. You'll be mastering, designing, and executing tests to ensure proper process functioning for the QA team. They do want you to have experience with manual testing of new features and understanding how to follow best quality assurance practices. And they also do have here just being able to analyze and understand test results and being able to summarize those test results and present the findings to lead people in leadership within a company. Now, moving down into the requirements for this role, they do and are requiring 5+ years of quality assurance experience. So these would be for anybody that has a QA, a team lead, if you did claims or any type of investigations. Also, anyone with a research background. They're looking for people that really can pay attention to detail. In your prior roles, you had to pay attention to detail. So as long as you can outline that on your resume, you will be fine for applying for it with the 5 years of experience. But just keep in mind, if you did any type of quality assurance, quality checks, right? If you were a tester, a researcher, things like that, like detail-oriented jobs where you had to really look at data and information and look at whether or not things were right, see what was differing, those kind of things, that's what they're looking for. They also do have here that you do have to have knowledge of quality assurance methodology and tools, being able to prioritize tasks, having advanced English fluency, being able to write and verbalize English really well, having that strong attention to detail, and being able to be really, really organized. Those are the kind of things that you're definitely going to get with somebody that has a QA background. So that's what they're looking for. Moving down, here are some of the things that they just have here for really being in this actual company and some of the things that they do have to offer to you. And then the benefits down here that you will be eligible for is a comprehensive salary. You will be also eligible for up to 1 month of paid time off. You'll also be encouraged to take advantage of their personal development fund, where they actually try to help you develop your skills. They do also give out tenure-based rewards. So the more you're there, the more money you'll make and the more rewards and appreciation you'll receive. They do have flexible family leave. They do have CleverTech University, where you can really enhance your skills and learn more within tech. They do also have an amazing culture and strong community, okay? So if you do have a quality assurance background and this specific job does align with you and your background, definitely get over and apply. Now, if none of these jobs so far have aligned with you and your background and where you want to go in your career, I do have other roles that I am going to go over. But I want to also say, make sure that you're a part of the family by subscribing to the channel, turning that bell notification on so you can be made aware every single time I release new videos that have new roles that may align with you better. I would hate for you to miss out on a phenomenal role that really aligns with you, your background, and the coins are coining, okay? We are all about lucrative remote work from home jobs that fit within your lifestyle. So we're going to try to find you something that really, really honestly fits within you and your needs today, okay? So make sure you're locked into the tribe by subscribing. Now, the next role that I'm going to get into is with a company called Deluxe. Deluxe is is a premier business payment and processing solution for businesses. So some of the things that they do is run payroll. They provide businesses with business checks and accounts. They also do have options and solutions for payment processors, okay, where businesses will get like cash registers and processors to be able to run payments. So they have a slew of different solutions and products that they do offer. Just wanted to give you an overview if you were not familiar with the company. Now, the first role that I do have with Deluxe is their payroll onboarding specialist role. Getting down into the specifics of this actual role, it is fully remote. Here is the actual job ID. Within this role, you will be responsible for onboarding new payroll clients to Deluxe's payroll system and platform, which is known to be 2PACE. Okay, that's the name of it. You'll be the first point of contact to customers, so they want to also just make sure that you are personable. You'll be responsible for setting them up and making sure that their payroll runs properly. Also making sure that their data transfers from one payroll system to this new payroll system seamlessly. So you'll be responsible for auditing company data and their product selections based on what they had prior and just making sure that you can provide them a reasonable solution on the Deluxe side. You'll also be training the new customers and clients on their payroll system and how it's set up and what they need to go in and do. So you'll be the first point of contact and providing them virtual training sessions on how to work the system itself. You'll be collaborating with sales and the support staff as well to mitigate any discrepancies on registration forms, following up with clients, client expectations, and how the client needs to be supported throughout the transitional process and as they come on board and even stay in the future. You'll also be collaborating with different leads in the department to ensure internal processes are really implemented great for the new accounts and the clients that you do bring on. So some of the basic requirements that they do have here that they're looking for is just a high school diploma or GED, 2 years of experience in customer service or having a tech certification. And let me just say this, even if you say you don't have customer service, I'm pretty sure you probably do. Even if you volunteered with a friend at an event that's a part of customer service, if you had to talk to people, and just think about your everyday life. In some way or some fashion, you've had to probably provide some type of customer service, all right? So just being able to really put that on your resume in a really great way and really detail that will help with being able to get these positions, all right? They also do have here that you do have to have knowledge of Microsoft Excel. Now, some of their preferred qualifications, and these are qualifications that are a plus if you do have them, but you do not need them to get the job. What you actually need is just a high school diploma, GED, 2 years of experience in customer service or a tech certification, and understanding Microsoft Excel. Some of the pluses that you need is 2 years of payroll experience if you do have it. If you do have SaaS hands-on experience, that's great. If you do have experience with client training and onboarding clients in the client experience, that's also a plus. If you have prior work experience and working in a high volume, high pace work environment with deadlines, that's also a plus. And moving down, they just do have some of their EEO stuff, that they're a equal opportunity employer. And this actual department that you will be in is the business operations department. Now, once again, this specific role with Deluxe is the payroll onboarding specialist. Here is the job ID, and you would come here and this is where you would apply for this position. Now, moving on to the next role that I do have with Deluxe. This role is the inbound sales consultant role. All right. And then moving down, here is the job ID. Now, this is a fully remote position. This role, you will be taking inbound sales calls. You'll be processing orders, answering questions about their products and services. Okay. And you'll also be responsible for identifying sales opportunities, learning about customers, and seeing where you can upsell them and provide Deluxe products to them based on their business needs. And then some of the other things that they do have here is just being able to multitask across different PC processing programs, being able to toggle between screens, communicating really well with customers. All right. And then some of the basic requirements that they have here to qualify is just having those basic basic computer skills like I just outlined, having a high school diploma or a GED, having call center experience or customer service experience. They do not have actual time frame of when you need to have that, like 2 or 3 years. If you have just a little bit of it, that is fine, okay? Some of the other critical skills that they do have here and abilities is just being able to build a really great rapport with clients, team members, and leadership, understanding a client's needs. So really being a great listener, because clients and people will tell you what their needs are. You just have to listen, okay? Being able to also build a strong pipeline, and that's just a sales pipeline. Being able to understand their sales pipeline and how you can take a client from the start of a pipeline to the end where you get a sell, okay? But once again, with a lot of these jobs, they will train you significantly on sales and how to get sales, what to listen out for, what to provide as people are calling in to try and get additional sales. And then moving down, they also do have just the EO stuff. This is a full-time position, and this is within the sales department. Now, once again, this specific role is the inbound sales consultant role with Deluxe. You would just come down and you would apply here. And once again, this is the job ID. Now, if none of these roles align with you in your background, definitely check out my previous videos for additional roles. In addition to that, make sure you're locked in by subscribing to the channel, turning that bell notification on so you can be notified each and every time I drop new videos with brand new roles so you don't miss anything. We would love to have you a part of the family and making sure you get the job that has the pay that you're looking for and really fits within your lifestyle. So make sure you're a part of the tribe, okay? Until the next time, make sure you continue to thrive and reach for those career goals. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.